Outdoors Sunday Night Live chat. I'm going to share this real quick on Facebook if it'll let me. Let's see, sometimes it don't, but yeah, it's going to let me. Got something in my eye. Okay. All right. All shared to Facebook. Hey there, Jim. How you doing, buddy? Hey there, Don. Oh, God. I swear, it's a cue. All I got to do is say hi to somebody, and she's like, oh, man, I got to come up and say hi. Hey there, Johnny. I'm doing okay. It's been a heck of a week. It's been a heck of a week, guys. I hope you guys are all doing good, though. Hey there, sis. Hey, Mike. How you doing, buddy? I hope you guys have all had a great week. I am very happy that the temperatures are going down. It's definitely a lot more comfortable outside. I know last night was the best sleeping night that I've had in a long time. Oh, all right, get down, you turd. But I hope you guys are having a good evening. Hey there, Scott. I will be doing, if you haven't done them already, I'll be doing a little sound bite challenge. I'm going to wait and start it probably in a... Hey there, Neil. Hey there, Hawkeye. Oh, hey, Shane. How you doing, dude? We could, honestly, dude, we could do that. You know, I'll talk about it in a bit. I'm hoping still to be able to do it. I know you haven't been on in a while, but it all depends. It's ruined, which there's a high probability. If it does, then get a hold of me and we'll get that mushroom hunt done real soon, because it's a good time of year right now, man. They're out all over the place. So tell Brooklyn I said hey. Hey, Max, how you doing, buddy? Hey there, Rick. Hey, Rick says, I'm going to have to back this chair away or you're going to knock everything down. I don't know what it is with you getting up here, but... Oh, I hope not. Are you guys having a bad connection tonight with me? Oh, yeah, the mushrooms. I've been thinking about you, man. I've been seeing a lot of mushrooms out, so it's definitely that time of year we got to get her done. So buffering on your end. Apologize for that. I don't know why it's bad. I mean, it's beautiful out, so there's no real reason for anything to be buffering. Bad connection. What sucks is, you guys, if I do text the internet guy and tell him about it, he's just going to shut it off. If he shuts it off, well, then we got to restart. So it's all up to you guys. All up to you guys. I've had a rough week, so not in much a mood for the bad stuff. I've got a few things to show you here. I've got a new lure that I just got that I wanted to try out for the muskie. I'm really hoping I can get on that muskie trip. So fingers crossed. We'll see. I was hoping things would go better this weekend. It really didn't go that good, but I was hopeful anyway. So not too bad. Hopefully it all straightens out. But I've got a new lure here I want to show you guys that I think is going to be really cool for muskie and big pike. I also want to show you, I'll do this right now because there's 31 of you watching. Please hit that thumbs up because there's only 14 thumbs up right now. I want to show you guys that baits that I've got coming out. I had made sure that the guy made up my favorite colors that I came out with recently. So you are going to have these. This is that pink margarita. I was selling out of them fast with the original panty pounders and pig pounders. These things sold fast. So I wanted to make sure that I had them with the new ones. So there's going to be a pink margarita, the nightmare I've got made up, and also the Bay City breakfast. So these three are going to be ready to go. I'm going to start tying some tonight when I get off of here. Hey there, Banana Bag. Good to see you too. Thank you. Hey, Tony. Thank you for those lures, Tony. I absolutely love them. I was trying to figure out, I couldn't figure out where you asked me for my address. I've been looking to find our messages so I could message you back, and I couldn't find it. I thought that red eye musky lure was really neat. I never seen that before. That was really cool. Oh, I know. Yeah, the lure wall's definitely stacked, man. I've got, and this is just what I got behind me. I've got another wall. I've got another pegboard there full. I've got one in the hallway full. And I got one that you can't even see right over here full. So Lots of them. But it's all summer. I'm going to be posting these. Hey, what's happening, Paul? I'm going to be posting these soon. I need to get to tying them, so hopefully I can tie some before things happen. But again, I got Nightmare, I got the Pink Margarita, and I've got the Bay City Breakfast. These are all going to be the newest, my new style, and these are all new plastics. These things last a lot longer too. You're going to like it. So they're really good. Oh, sorry about that, Tony. Everybody's saying that there's connection issues. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. That bugs me. Fun. I've always wanted to do that. Muskegon today. Oh man, I bet Muskegon was awesome. That pink margarita is a killer. It really is. It's a good one. And like I said, guys, these. Hey there, Steve. Sorry I haven't messaged you back, man. I just got home a little bit ago, and I haven't even. I barely had time to eat, and then I was almost late getting on. So, but these are a lot stronger. These plastics. So, on Brains Baits does a great job with them. They also have a paddle tail, which is cool. So, yeah, these are going to be. These are going to be coming out. I'm hopefully going to get the. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. So that's good to know. Hey, Kevin. Oh man, 50 of you watching and 23 thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help me. Even though it seems ridiculous, it helps out immensely. So now that you guys are on, I see there's 50 of you on. I am going to give it 2 more minutes. I'll wait till 8:10 and I will play a sound bite for you guys to try and figure out. And whoever gets the answer right, the first time will win a prize. So I want to show these lures though that I just ordered. Now, if you guys remember, those of you that were on last week, I showed off. I don't know if I have them. I don't have them next to me. I showed off a new lure last week by handing products, and it was a neat looking lure that looked like a fish was eating another fish, but they were the lipless crankbaits. They also make prop baits, and I am pretty excited about these things. They're cool as heck. They come in the package looking like this. What I love is these are mustad hooks that they've got on them, heavy duty mustads. And I'm betting because of the shape of these beautiful bodies, I could probably walk these bad boys. I think they'd walk nice, but they're cool. They come in 3 different colors. Again, these are by Handing Products, and I thought they were just so neat. Have to come across these stuff on Facebook. It always gets me. I see these things, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have that. So, yeah, they're neat though. Crocodiles eating fish. I mean, but it's just a big, basically a water plopper, big bladed baits there, and these bad boys they're gonna be loud. But I'm hoping I can get to the UP still. I want to make that trip and try those out. Hey there, Jason. I want to make that trip and try these out for muskies because I got a feeling the muskies are going to smash these. These are the 4, I believe I got them at 4.5, 4.7 inches is what they are. The box looks like this. They come, like I said, mustad hooks. They're made by Handing Company. But yeah, they are very, very cool. And I know they'll work. I really do. They're going to be excellent, excellent ploppers. So I'm really hoping I get a chance to get out and use these. So right now, though, I'll tell you guys, this is the problem. I'll talk about this for just a second, and then I'll get to the challenge. I know a lot of you want to try to win something. What happened to us today, me and Rick were out fishing, and the trolling motor actually stopped. Me and Rick were out fishing, and the trolling motor actually stopped working on us. It's probably something to do with the board. It goes in reverse, but it won't go forward. Now, that's a big problem, especially because with me going up the Tequamanon River to musky fish, I had it planned to go upriver as far as I felt like going each day with the motor, and then using the trolling motor just fast enough to keep me straight, floating back down and casting. Now, the trolling motor is kind of a big deal when it comes to doing that kind of fishing, and I know this because I've done it on the Asable a million times. So I really need the trolling motor. Rick he's gonna be an angel and work. He's gonna check it out tomorrow and see if it's something that he can fix. And if it is, that would be great. I was planning to leave tomorrow. That was the big plan. But if I can't get the trolling motor running, then I'm not gonna get to go this week. So That's really the deciding factor right now. So we will see what happens. Again, hopefully things happen, but we will see. All right, I've got some other things to show you, but we'll do the challenge real quick because there's 36. There was 50 of you. Those of you that jumped off, you're going to miss out. That's your fault. Um, but I'm going to play a soundbite right now, okay? Now, what's happening, Ray? Hey, Jason, the first person that can come up to the first person that can come up with the right answer of this will win a prize. So, no, I haven't. I haven't seen a single snapper, John, since I did that. Not a. It ain't even been a sizable. I haven't seen a single one. I don't know. I don't get it. I was getting a lot of them, but oh man, yeah, it definitely got wet a few more times. So here we go. I'm gonna play a soundbite. You guys try and figure out what this is. If you guys can figure out what that is, they make these are all the same thing. All right. All right, I will play this again in about 15 minutes if nobody gets it right. And I don't worry, I am watching I'm watching all the guesses. Hey there, Bob. Um, if I see you guys pop up and I haven't seen you on here saying hi yet, I will say hi to you just so you know. But I will play that sound bite every 15 minutes until somebody gets it right. Hey there, Michael. Hey, Dan. Another thing I want to show you guys tonight that I will be doing is I've got some auctions that'll be going on. So, yep, last week Mark figured out the porcupine so fast that I figured I'd do something a little different this week and try something a little tougher. So I will probably flip-flop. I'll do something a little easier next week, harder than week. It all depends on how fast you guys get this. But this week I did a couple different bags. I wanted to do some auctions. That way, if I am able to go on the trip, this will help me get on that trip to the UP so that me and the girls here can go and get some muskie. But I got a bass. These are my fall packages, okay? This is it's pretty heavy. I made up a bass bag. It's got, trust me, a little bit of everything in it. It's got a lot of stuff. Alligators, I mean, it sounds a lot like an alligator, that's for sure. I also made a fall panfish kit. Although this seems like a smaller bag, it's got a lot in it. Okay, I didn't count, but I bet you there's at least 20 jigs, maybe 30. And there's a whole bunch of plastics and all kinds of other stuff. Everything for panfish, for fall panfish is in this bag. So I'm going to have a panfish bag tonight as well as a fall bass bag. So I'm going to auction those off here at 8:30. And in the meantime, I'll just keep waiting and keep an eye on you guys and see who's guessing. But again, thank you guys for watching. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And again, I want to say thank you. Tony Luce actually sent me some really great muskie lures in the mail. I was excited. So he's trying to help me on my muskie journey. I'm pretty pumped about that. So, yep, should be a good time. If I can get my butt out muskie fishing. And I just got some intel on a spot where I can go to get some sturgeon. And the fishing's actually really good right now. So You know, I'm trying to weigh things out. If it works out where, let's say the trolling motor doesn't get fixed this week and I have, let's say it's some major stuff I got to get fixed, um, I might just go out and do, you know, anchor for hours on end and try to get my first sturgeon because I could take the girls with me then too. So we shall see, but it should be an interesting week. I know some of you have been wanting to see some perch fishing and stuff. Me and Rick were actually out today on Alcona Pond. I was going to post the video, but I don't think I'm going to because we didn't really catch anything that was big. I mean, I got one that was almost 9, but we caught a lot of some kind of monkey. We did catch a lot of, you know, decent perch, but they were all 7 to 8. And we got bluegills and some bass, but again, nothing big today. We'll see though. I did, however, lose a pretty good sized pike. What's crazy is I mean, it all happened so fast. I was fighting a perch. I didn't even know it. I mean, I just set the hook on this little perch. And as soon as I did, the rod was just going and I lost a really big, really nice, probably close to 30-inch pike anyway on the perch. He just spit that perch right out. But so, yeah, perch fishing is going to be getting really great here soon, you guys. I want to make mention of that because in September, especially September, October, as the waters start to cool down some, the perch will be moving back into the shallower water weed beds. So you're going to want to, on lakes with perch, you're going to want to get out and find these places that have the shallow weed beds. There's definitely a lot of good ones. So if you're on a lake that has shallow weed beds, search for the perch here in September and early October because that's where you're going to find them. Today was just a kind of scout trip. Hey there, Don. How you doing, buddy? Today was kind of a scout trip, and yeah, we had some fun out there. Definitely going to make another trip back. Today, though, the wind was vicious. It was hard on us, especially with the trolling motor breaking down. That wasn't no good. I mean, we were already fighting 20-mile-an-hour winds heavily, and to have the trolling motor stop working right, then that really messed things up. But yeah, if the trolling motor can get fixed, then I'm still heading to the UP. But nope, they don't spawn. They only spawn in the spring, max, but they move into the shallower waters because of the. Not only do they, you know, when the waters start to cool, it gets too cold out in the because they're right now they're out in the deeper stuff, the bigger ones especially. But it starts getting too cold out there. Also, though, the prey species, all their minnows and things like that, are all going to be into the weeds in the shallows. They're all going to move shallow too and move to that warmer water. So yeah, the perch are going to be going up there to follow all that prey. Not to mention in the fall, all the fish are trying to feed up for winter, especially perch. So they're going to follow all that prey and they're trying to fatten up hard for wintertime. So yeah, the new one, Paul. Yeah, I was I was mad, man. I was mad. I don't get it. I mean, you know, we've already had, you know, like that nut came out on us, so I had to put that dang thing in for the tournament, and then yeah, this thing now today, you know, it was running fine. All of a sudden, it quit and forward. I'm like, what the heck? Kick it in reverse. It's running fine, but it would not going forward. So I don't know if I'm hoping something came loose. Rick's gonna check it out though, so who knows? But yeah, it was the new one. Really bummed me out. Wind's a pain in the butt. Hey there, Rob. How you doing, buddy? Smoke detector. Oh, you're welcome, Max. Yeah, actually, you Lake St. Clair, dude. Yeah, watch for them. They're gonna move up. Any shallow weed beds you find in the spring. That's why they do so good right now. In September, that's like the top time to go hit Hubbard Lake because you know it's kind of hard to find the perch this time of year. They're all out randomly schooling around in the deep. But as soon as it cools down in September, they're going to be up in the shallower stuff. They'll be on a lot in the south end of the lake, up in the weed beds, because that's the shallower part of the lake, as well as like East Bay and stuff like that. So, but it's like that everywhere. Vanetton Lake, we go in the. I've got a lot of videos on it. We go, you know, into the shallow weed beds, and same thing. Plan to do on Alcona. So, yeah, big bummer. Doesn't make any sense, Paul. It doesn't make any sense. I wish I could get it fixed, but I don't know because I didn't keep the paperwork on it or anything. So yeah, the winds were bad. Yep, yep. That was today up here that we were out, but But yeah, it was really, really bad. We definitely had a rough time. We were trying to walleye fish. We were actually shooting for a walleye video today, but I think the spot that we hit for walleye, I think they moved out of there already because the water in the area we went to get the walleyes was already down to 65 degrees, whereas the main part of the pond was at 70, 71. So water's dropping. Water's dropping. So we are getting some cool nights, and woodchucks make some neat noises. That is true. Woodchucks make some definitely neat noises. I will, seems how nobody's guessed it yet, I will play it again here in just about 4 minutes. But Mud Puppy, after I play that, I will start on the auctions. Again, the auctions tonight are going to go to try and help me get to the UP. As long as the freaking motor gets fixed. That's the next big thing. So, can't believe it, though. On the bay. Dang. I talked to somebody at the meet and greet yesterday that just flipped their boat up by Hillman there and lost all their tackle and stuff. That was pretty sad. A lot of good guesses. I ain't gonna lie. Like Hawk, I mean, there is a lot of things that sound like that for sure. But this one's, if you listen to it close enough, like every sound you're hearing in that, every sound that you're hearing in those sound bites it is that bird. You're not hearing any other birds in that sound bite, only that one. So yes, I did just kind of ruin it. I gave you a little bit of a tip if you guys just caught that, but it's only the one in there. So yes, and so all the other stuff you hear in the background is nothing else. It's all that one. But it's very interesting, the noises that it makes. So very cool. Eagles make cool noises. Yeah, we watched 3 of them today, actually. So, but if you guys have any questions on anything, let me know. Like I said, coming up soon, there's a lot coming up, guys. We got September 1st is a big opener for me up here. We got early goose, early teal. We got the snipe and rail season opening. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of good things going on. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. And this year, I know some of you come here for my trapping videos, and yes, I will still do some trapping videos. So don't worry, I'm not going to just quit on that. I'll never quit on the trapping videos. But I'm not going to trap as heavily this year, mostly because nope, that's a kill deer, Jim. But Rob gets it. But I'm not going to trap as heavily this year. I am going to try and do more with the waterfowl stuff, because like last year, what's cool is I'm able to, especially in the kayak, I'm able to fish and hunt at the same time with no problem at all. If you watch last year's fishing videos where I go out and catch fish and shoot ducks, it's a lot of fun. And today, I mean, me and Rick were talking about it. We're probably going to do it out of the boat this year. You cannot shoot a bird under motor. You can't be going along and trying to shoot a bird. That's illegal as heck. So don't do that. But if you're drifting, let's say you're just floating down the river or something, duck flies by while you're fishing, you're free to shoot at it. So, yeah, plan on doing some of that this year. It's going to be fun. Cool. That should be fun, Rob. Yeah, hopefully you guys have a blast with that. Awesome, Tony. Yeah, they're out a lot right now. The chanterelles I've been seeing a lot of them around, which is great. They're an awesome mushroom for sure. There's a lot of, this is the time of year to get out for the mushrooms for sure, guys. I mean, right now, especially with the moisture, we've had just enough rain. And it's been kind of dry right here, but we get even a few sprinkles here and there helps the mushrooms out a lot. So there has been mushrooms all over the place, though. It's really good. So you got to go nice. I think the Cinnabars are my favorite for flavor, but the Goldens are nice just because they're so big. You get so much, they're just meatier. So I really do like that. I will say this, I've seen a few people that have come extremely close enough to make me have to pause. The pheasant hunt, after the $25 deposit. Hey there, Blake. After the $25 deposit, it is $225 because it's $250 total. That's 2 days worth of fun. So, and I do want to mention that again, guys. If anybody on here is interested in joining the LT Outdoors pheasant hunt, it's going to be a blast. It's the first weekend in November. I need anybody that's interested to send me their $25 upfront fee so that I can get it, because I think I have to get it to her by in September, early September at the most. So, but I have to get that to the lady at the ranch, and after that, the day of the shoot, it's a total of it's $250 total. So after your $25 upfront fee, it's $225 a person to get into it. But that gives you the first day is all we're just shooting skeet all day. Different. They've got a whole bunch of different skeet ranges basically out there. And then after that, the next day we go out and we do a tower hunt, which is a lot of fun. We shoot a whole bunch of pheasants. And after the tower hunt, you have the choice to either go home or you can continue hunting. You can go out with dogs and run the properties and chase the birds around. It's a riot. I'm really looking forward to that. But again, I need your $25 deposits. So send me those ASAP, please, so I can get you on the list. Still have like 18 people that can join, so get in while you can. And after that, like I said, $225 for the day of. But no, I don't. I don't even know if it's edible, Tony. I know some people make tinctures out of it. It's supposed to be, when you make a tincture out of that, it's supposed to be good for like depression, anxiety, and stuff, which I should probably use. But no, I haven't done that yet. It's funny. I go through. I'm gonna play it in just a minute, Jim. You guys name so many birds. I should just start every now and then picking a bird out of your list just to run for the week after, because it's almost like I get a whole bird book thrown at me here. Actually, you know what? I'll play it right now. I'll play it right now, and then that way at 8:30 I can do the 2 auctions, get those out of the way, then we can continue chatting about the outdoors. All right. So here we go, Jim. If your wife's ready. I keep trying to watch everybody's stuff here so I know if anybody gets it. These are all sounds of this thing. Pretty amazing. Dogfish. I like that answer. All right, it is. Get down, Gemma. It is 8:30, so I will keep an eye on the. I will keep an eye on all the guesses here, guys, and if one of you gets it right, I will call out your name. Swamp man. But first off here, let's do the panfish bag. Like I said, I've got a panfish bag I threw together, and it has a lot of stuff in it. Trust me, it's got a lot. Jigs, plastics, all the stuff you need for catching panfish in the fall. So I'm going to start off, and again, this money for these auctions goes to getting me out this weekend or week to travel to get my first muskie. So if you want to see a muskie adventure, help me out, please. Hey there, Michael. Don started things off at $30 for the panfish bag. Like I said, this thing is loaded. It has a lot of jigs, which you guys know if you buy jigs, they're not cheap. And I'm talking like tungstens and stuff. So Don started off at 30. Terry comes in at 40. We're at $40, guys. $40 for the panfish bag. $40. $40 here for the panfish bag. and it's got a ton of stuff in it for all of your fall stuff. You can catch things on it. It has a lot. There's a bunch of jigs in the. So Don comes in at 60. We're at 60 bucks. $60, guys. 60 bucks. Affleck. $60 for the panfish bag right now. There is, my favorite. There's a bunch of Widowmaker in there. There's other companies in there as well for jigs, plastics. All my favorite plastics are in there. So lots of good stuff in there, guys, to get yourself on some fall panfish. So Terry Lewis comes in at 65 bucks. 65. Like I said, I did see there was a few of you that came very close. Oh, Brian swings it out of the park. Brian swings it. I seen some of you said gray heron, so you were close. You were very, very close. And then I seen a few other heron names, but it is in fact the green heron, Brian. You win. It is the green heron. Good job, man. I definitely made that one hard. All right, we are at 70. Don Robinson had 70 there before you, Richard. So we are at 70 right now. 70 right now, guys. 70 bucks for the panfish bag. You're welcome, Brian. You're welcome, buddy. Just need you to make sure you, just so I've got it again, message me your mail address so I can get you something in the mail. Terry Lewis is 75 bucks. Thanks, Rick. I am glad you guys enjoy that. And like I said, I am going to try. Again, please, if you enjoy it, let me know, because that keeps me doing it. If you don't, let me know too. But I like doing things that I can connect with you guys with, and I just think that's fun. And honestly, it's a teaching aid. You guys hear this stuff, you'll be surprised. Next time you're out and you hear a weird noise like that, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's that green heron. And honestly, I'll show you too a picture of it for those of you that have not seen it. Terry Lewis right now, by the way, 75 bucks. The panfish bag right now, guys, 75 bucks. But the green heron, actually today, Rick heard it. So I told him it was the first time he heard it. And he's like, what the heck is that? And I told him, and, I figured, I was like, that'll be a good one tonight. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have seen the blue heron. Now, the green heron is actually way, way smaller. The green heron is a very small bird. I mean, not tiny, but it's definitely not even close to the size of the blue. But if you guys see this bird while you're out and about, they are a very neat bird. Just a very, very cool bird. You will see them in the same places as the blue heron. Usually jump them. I don't know why my phone's being fussy. Doesn't want to stay focused for you. There we go. But that right there, folks, is the green heron. Absolutely, Gemma, stop bumping my arm. Absolutely a beautiful bird, and you will see it a lot, especially along the waters. That's where you're going to see them. So, thanks, Ray. Thank you, Rob. All right, 75 bucks. Terry's at 75 right now for the panfish. This is the fall panfish bag. You guys got everything you need to catch fall panfish. I'll be doing fall panfish videos soon with this stuff. So we're at 75. Don comes in at 80. 80 bucks right now. 80 bucks panfish bag. Again, this helps me as long as the trolling motor gets to working. This is going to help me this week take the birds here to the UP and get some muskie. So I've got it all mapped out. But all this, the money tonight from auctions helps me get there. So Don's 80 bucks right now. 80 bucks, guys. I'm going to let it go for about another 20 seconds. 20 seconds on the clock. We got 80 bucks right now. Don Robinson's at $80 for the panfish mystery bag. Great in the fall. You've seen me do it before, and they're also great in the wintertime. So Terry's at 85. We got 85 right now. Terry Lewis at 85. 85 bucks, guys, for the panfish mystery bag. Yes. Yep. There is. Yep. But the green, the green is actually there is the gray and the blue, but there's a green. But the green is a small. I mean, they literally they're not very big, but they're a very cool bird, and they're scientific. They're actually. I mean, maybe you're calling yeah, the black crown night heron's cool too. Yep, I forgot about that one. Yep, yep. There you go, John. Yep, green's a cool one though, man. It's one of my favorite birds. They're very neat. Terry's got it right now, 85 bucks. I'm just gonna let it go for another 15 seconds on the clock. 15 seconds, guys, at $85. Oh, that's cool, Brian. That is cool. That'd be neat. I know the blues. I see a lot more blues than I do the greens, but they are a cool, cool bird. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Terry. 85 bucks, brother. Gemma just sat on my foot. And again, thank you, thank you. This helps me on the trip. This helps me get my butt going because, you know, I wanted to do it last year. I think you guys probably remember me talking about it last year. This year, I'm really trying to get the ball rolling. Had it all planned. I want to take the dang boat up. And again, I want to do basically what I do on the Asable. I want to rush my boat up the river as far as I feel comfortable going, probably for 3 days. So I should catch all kinds of fish, but I want to go up the river, float myself back down and use the trolling motor just to keep me steady and straight for the most part. So, but yeah, I don't want to do it if I ain't got a trolling motor. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, good job, Terry. Thank you guys. And thank you, Don. Thank you guys for both of you for bidding on this. Next up, this is the bass bag. This one's definitely got some weight to it. And I'm going to tell you right now on this one, you guys, I did throw, I mean, there's Rapalas in here. You got topwaters, you got plastics, you got jigs, you got a lot of stuff. I haven't weighed it yet, but come on. 1 pound, 3 ounces. So there's 1 pound, 3 ounces of stuff in here for bass. This is, and I call this the fall bass bag because this is all stuff that will work really good here coming up in the fall. Hey there, Blake. Thank you. 60 bucks. Blake jumps in first with $60. Like I said, this is all stuff that works great in the fall. You guys have seen me do it. Ray jumps to 100. 100 bucks, Ray. Thank you. This stuff is all great in the fall. In the fall, it's probably the best time to get into the really big bass because the big bass, just like everything else that I mentioned, really gets into the feeding frenzy to build up for wintertime. That's just how most fish species get in the fall. The fall is the good feeding time of the year, just like spring is. After winter, they try to feed back up. So, yeah, fall is awesome. If you haven't, you got to get out. Terry's at 110. Thank you, Terry. We're at 110 right now, guys. It's funny you say that, Shane, because I think I might have one. I forgot about that. Blake comes in at 115. 115. I should do, you know, I know you want some more skulls, Paul. I have a bunch of skulls, so I have a lot of them cleaned up. I just haven't auctioned them in a while. So Blake comes in at 115. 115. Where are you from, Blake? I don't think I've seen you on here before. We're at 115 right now, guys. This is a bass bag. It's got all my favorite fall bass stuff. All right. This is a guarantee. All this stuff works great in the fall. So Perry comes in at 120, 120. I'll take the ball. Well, I'll tell you, Paul, I did what you wanted me to do. I saved 2 of each of the original panty and pig pounders that I had left for you. So I do have all them put away too in a box. So got that stuff for you. Terry's at 120 right now. Oh, Alpina. Okay. You know that your last name really sounds familiar. It really does. Okay, I'll do a skull next time. Yep. But we are at 120 right now. And Blake, seems how you mentioned that you're in Alpena, we were just talking about perch moving into the shallows. You probably already know, same thing, Long Lake, Grand Lake, Whiskey Bay on Grand, and then Long Lake on the either end of the shallow bays. But they're going to be in that shallower, weedy areas, man. September especially. September is going to be awesome. So best time of year, in my opinion, to perch fish is September. It's a lot of fun. But we are at 120. Terry's at 120. I'm going to let it go for another 15 seconds. And we are at 120 right now. Again, thank you guys. I want to thank all of you for auctioning tonight because, again, this helps me get my butt going. So hopefully I can get up there because I'm really hoping things go good. But let's see. All right, 10 seconds on the clock. 5. Oh, Ray comes in at 125. He comes in last second there, 125, you guys. We are at 125 right now. 125 for the bass bag. Again, all fall stuff. This is all top of the line fall stuff that can really get you into some good fishing. So 90% of it's stuff that you've seen me use in the fall. And if you go through my fall videos, you'll see me catch a lot of big bass. That is the best time of year to get into those big ones. So we're at 125 right now, you guys. I'm going to let it go for just another 15 seconds. 125. Hey there, Lisa. I do want to show you guys this too. I haven't played with it yet, but I just got another bait caster. And this one was actually given to me by a friend up in Hillman. So I'm really excited to try this out. This is a Daiwa. I'm going to rig this one up because it's smaller. This is a smaller size than what I'm used to. This is going to be my mono one. I'm going to rig this baby up with like probably 10-pound mono, and this is going to be my jigging setup. I'm going to use this baby this will be my finesse one. So pretty excited to play with that. I am definitely an addict now with the bait casters. So Ray's got her 125. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, Ray. Thanks, brother. And you will like this bass stuff. This is all good stuff, Ray. Like I said, you guys, my plan originally was to get out of here in the morning. I was going to leave tomorrow, head up north to the UP. I was actually going to fish. Thanks, Ray. Hoping, man. Got to get that. I hope the motor gets to working, but I'm hoping it's an easy fix because if not, I've got a feeling I might have to order from Minn Kota, which if I do, then who knows how long it's going to be. So, you know, it's funny you asked that, Blake, because I have not. I have fished. I put in at that dam and fished up in that pond, which I do. I like that little backwater, Blake, but I have not fished the dam. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. And when I did the meet and greet yesterday, I had people talk to me about it. So it is supposed to be good. Supposed to be good for all kinds of species. I've even heard a walleye in there, but yeah, I have not. I want to fish that one in Hillman. And, you know, I did a short video on it last year, but I put in and went up the pond. I caught a really nice pike right off the bat. I think it was 28 inches. And the rest of the day, I think I got some bass and some panfish and stuff, but there is a lot of good stuff in there. All right. Have a good week, Shane. Thank you. We'll definitely keep in touch. Like I said, I'm hoping I can get my butt to a muskie trip this week with the dogs. That's the plan. If not, we will get in touch and get you out of that mushroom trip. We'll get that done. So, but I do want to say this too. Thank you to the people that showed up yesterday in Hillman. I did meet a lot of really great people yesterday. It was fun. There were some bad moments, but also, you know, the good people made up for the bad ones. So it was a good time. Met a lot of good people, and I think, you know, every time somebody comes up to me and asks if they can get their picture taken with me, I just got to say that that blows me away every time, and the answer is always yes. You don't even have to ask me. If somebody runs up with their camera phone, I am ready for a picture. So I love that. I eat it up. So yeah, if anybody ever wants to get a picture with me, game on. I love it. So it was fun. Kids always make my day. It was a fun time up there having kids come up talk to me about fishing and how they love the channel and they like to learn stuff from me. I mean, it's really helped me keep wanting to go. So it's things like that that really keep me going. So all in all, even though it was a little slower than I thought it would be, it was fast for, I don't know, probably about 20-30 minutes. It got fast, but I kind of am, John. I mean, it's funny, I'm small town famous, but I mean, Rick will tell you, we can't really go anywhere anymore without somebody hollering LT. It's people I don't know, and I love meeting them. I haven't met a bad fan yet. It's always nice to meet fans, so I enjoy it. That definitely keeps me going, and yeah, I hope I can. I keep trying to build on the channel, and I want to say this too. I know some of you have asked to a song. Somebody commented today asking if it was me singing, and I thought that was cool. But I've had several people say I should bring back my intro song, and I really want to, and I think I'm going to. I have to drop the songs that I'm using right now and just pay for that service that I used to use, which was Epidemic Sound, and then I'll have to just pay for that song that I used in the background. It kind of sucks paying for one song a month, $15, but at the same time, oh, that was you, Jason. Yeah. Thank you, man. Oh, yeah, Jason, that was really cool, man. I appreciate that. Thank you much. And yeah, that made my day. But I am going to try my best, man, to get the song back and see what I can get going. So, yeah, that was very cool. I do enjoy doing it though, and like I said, the only reason I took it off is I do have to pay like 15 a month for that service to use that one background song. I really wish I knew somebody that would play guitar that could just play me that background tune or just some background tune that would go along with my song. But I will be redoing it. It's gonna be the same exact song, but I'm gonna re-sing it, try and do it on a better, probably a better recording device than I had before because I actually did it on my phone when I did it. So thank you, Jason. Thank you. Thanks, Paul. It's funny, Paul. When we did that bass tournament, he never got to hear me sing, and I know some of you have heard me sing because at one point I tried to do like a karaoke kind of thing or cover songs on here, and I did have some people say that I had some people give me some slack on it, but I do honestly, I'm a good singer. I really am. I jam out when there's a karaoke night. People do go nuts over my singing. I sing a lot of songs, probably over 100 songs that I do. So, you jam, Paul? I did not know that, man. Work on making me a song, brother. Just listen to the old song. That would be freaking awesome, man. I mean, I thought about just seeing, basically taking a tryouts and then whoever gets it obviously gets the rights to, they'll get the bragging rights. I'll put a big thing on there of who's playing. And um, I just think it would be great. I would love to have somebody do my own back song. So if you listen to the old tune that I did, go ahead and try to play it in the background or play something close to it that I can sing along with. That would be really cool. Oh, that's cool, Jim. Heck yeah, man. It's funny. I've sang my whole life just for fun. I love songs. And one thing I actually like music probably more than almost as much as the outdoors anyway, but I'm big into it. I mean, when it comes to hearing a song, I feel the need to have to learn the lyrics. No matter what, I have to go through, even if I have to look online, I will learn every lyric to that song because I don't want to sing along on the radio and not sing the right words. I'm just one of them guys. I'm nitpicky like that. I gotta know the song. So in that same way, when I'm at the bar singing and stuff, I absolutely love it and it's a good time. But hey there, Jesse. Oh man, it was nice meeting you. Thank you much, man. Yeah, that was really great. That was great. Again, I love kids, man, and that they made my day. I bragged about meeting those kids that day, so I appreciate it. Every time I can, even when especially when I get done fishing, if I have kids walk up to me like that, to chat and stuff, it really makes my day. So, yeah, welcome to the channel, Jesse. Thank you much, man, and tell the kids I said hi. That was a good time. That would be awesome, Paul. That would be really cool, man. Definitely. That would be really cool. I tried. You guys, if you watch some of my intros, when I forget to do them on the water and I do them from my chair, you'll see my buck heads in the background with a guitar in the middle. I have tried so hard to learn the chords and stuff, but my fingers, I don't know if it's because I've broken my fingers so many times, but I cannot bend them the right way to get into the chords. I just can't do it. So, Mark Alpha. Oh, man. That's great. But yeah, I am definitely trying. I'm gonna try hard to get my song back on here at least by the fall. I want to have it be my new thing again, starting fall through winter and on and on. Because I do enjoy. One thing I loved about having that is it made my channel stick out a little more than others. Just because not only did I have a special intro song, but it was one that I sang. Most people, just I mean, it takes guts, especially to put it out there where literally thousands of people are going to hear you and could make fun of you, and they sometimes they do. But um, I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. Let's see. Hmm. Yep, sure did. Thank you. Yeah, I think you sent it through PayPal, it looks like. So thank you much, man. Getting the band back together. Oh, man. Yeah, I actually, as soon as I get off of here, I got fish to go get. I did keep fish today. Like I said, I probably won't make a video out of it only because they weren't the biggest fish. And I know sometimes when I did videos last year around this time, perch fishing. And personally, I like to measure perch, which some people think's weird. But if I can get perch that are 7 inches and up, personally, I'm good at filleting. I get a perfect fillet out of a 7 inch perch. I can get beautiful meat out of a 7 incher. So if I measure it and it's 7 inches, I keep them. So today, I don't even know how many we kept, but I know there's probably at least a dozen in there that I got to get out. And I did catch one nice gill. So I got to go out and get that out of the live well. And I'll probably I like this time of year, I put them in the fridge overnight just so they can cool down. It makes the meat a little more firm for filleting. So thanks, brother. Yeah, Paul got to hear me sing, guys. I did the karaoke out there. And those of you that know Sublime, I do Santeria. I've had DJs up here tell me that they've seen Santeria or seen Sublime in concert, and I do Santeria better than they did, even. So and that's just one of many, many songs. There's a whole lot of songs that I sing. Anywhere, country, rock, some rap. I mean, I do a little bit of everything. So I absolutely love it. I can't wait to bring it back. Like I said the other day, the guy told me, he says, "Hey man, we used to have daddy daughter time in the morning. Him and his little girl, cute as a button." And yeah, he told me that he would play the song and she would just sit there and kind of bounce along as a baby. And I'm like, oh, that right there makes me have to get the song going again. So thanks, Ray. Thank you. Yeah, this time of year, I'm telling you too, guys, when the water starts to cool, the other day, I was fishing with pounders as well. Well, that video ain't out quite yet, but you'll see it soon. Ray's got to see it because he's on my members page. But I used pounders as well as tungsten, Widowmaker tungsten jigs with Freedom Baits Bonita, and just tore it up. I caught a ton of really big bluegill, so it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Santeria is probably it's one of my favorites, and it's definitely the best that I do. I absolutely tear that song up. I also do a bunch of Darius Rucker, really good with Elton John. I sing a lot of Elton John, a lot of classic rock. Um, any of you that know Rock and Robin, I do like a rock mix of that, really good. So Paul got to hear that day. Well, that would be cool. We'll definitely have to see what we can get going because it'd be nice. So, oh, I've heard that, Max, and that, oh man, I love that. I wish, I really wish that we got bigger with it because there's just not very many places up here that do it. I just found out the other day the place up the road for me does it on Wednesdays, so I probably will start doing it on Wednesdays. We definitely got to sing soon, though. Oh, I I would love to, Brian. I really would, man. I really would. Like I said, I tried to do covers at one point, and I had a few guys on here to say rude things, and I'm like, and I was doing covers from my phone. That's a whole. If you sing a song from your phone, you basically have to listen to it through headphones because otherwise you're not getting the right effect. It's like talking to somebody through the phone. The sound is horrible, but yet you put headphones on, you're getting the actual studio sound of it all, and it's really good. So, um, I am going to have to hop off, though. I don't know what's going on with my battery. It just jumped all the way down to 17%, and it's in the red. Usually when it does that, it shuts right off. So I don't want to be talking and have you guys just shut off. So I'm going to have to leave early tonight, though. But, well, we will definitely have to do some singing, Max. Like I said, I found out it's every Wednesday up here. So if you can ever get up here on Wednesdays, or maybe I can get downstate and do some singing. I wouldn't mind traveling around to sing. So, but I want to say I love you guys and thank you for everything that you guys have done for me. It means literally everything to me. I hope you guys have a blessed week. If the motor gets to running, I will get up to the UP. So again, have a good night, guys. I will chat with you guys next Sunday and take care.